Good morning. Um, Sorry for the bad lighting. I wanted to come and do this morning, but this video is for anyone who is looking to build something, whether it's a business, accomplish something, like getting your degree. I want to tell you that God will do it with ease. Often when we set out to do something, we think that it's going to be hard or it may take time, but I really want to encourage you that God is going to do something exceptional for you in this season. If you're new here, my name is Cynthia. I'm a licensed clinical social worker, and I just want to encourage you this morning. I set out to do this YouTube thing in January of last year. And then I got discouraged, right? Whenever you set out to do something new, it's uncomfortable. You may not know what to do. I had to learn new skills and I got discouraged. And so then I put it down, right? I put it down and I said, I just walked away from it really. And then in October of last year, I said, you know what, I'm going to try this again because I ain't no quitter. Okay. I ain't no quitter. So I said, let me do this again. And it just took off. And I was very shocked, like, okay, what is going on? Because you hear other people say it's going to be hard, it's going to take time. It took years for me to get to this place or another. But I really believe that when you set out to do what God has told you to do, when you set out to do what God has created to do, when you put your hand to the plow, that God is going to support you, that heaven is going to support you. So there's a few things I want to share with you, and then I'm going to get out of your way. One of my favorite scriptures is Amos 9:13-15 in the Message verse, and I'm going to read it for you. It says, yes, indeed, it won't be long now, God's decree. Things are going to happen so fast, your head will swim. One thing fast on the heels of the other. You won't be able to keep up. Everything will be happening at once, and everywhere you'll look, blessings. Blessings like wine pouring off the mountains and hills. I'll make everything right again for my people, Israel. This is especially for people who you've been in a tough, difficult season and you have been pressing, you've been praying, you've been fasting, you've been doing everything that you know to do. I want to encourage you that if you put your hand to the plow, that it will be easy. Many of us have internalized beliefs that things have to look a certain way. So you've made up in your mind that it's going to be hard. You've made up in your mind that it's going to be difficult, but I want you to know that it's going to be easy in this season. That business you're going to build is going to be easy in this season. That digital product you create will be easy in this season. That school you want to launch will be easy in this season. That book you want to write will be easy in this season. It will be easy. Don't think that it'll be hard. That relationship you want to pursue, maybe you want to get out there, because I do a lot of relationship content. Maybe you want to get out there and date again. It'll be easy. It'll be easy because heaven is backing you. I don't want you to think, man, this is going to take time. No, quick, soon, suddenly, it will be easy for you. I want to encourage you to use, I have some notes. I want to encourage you to use your gifts and your talents. Often when you are a talented person and it comes easy for you, you can often overlook that you have that gift or you have that talent. You may feel like it's no big deal, but I want you to go back. I want you to do an inventory, and I want you to look at your gifts and look at your talents. And I want you to begin to use them again. Go back to the very thing that you may have put down, okay? Because of disbelief. Maybe you weren't believing in yourself. You didn't feel confident. Maybe you were rejected. Go back and fill out the application again. Maybe you're supposed to go to law school. Maybe you're supposed to go to nursing school. Maybe you're supposed to be an architect. Go back and fill out that application again, because you have that gift. You have that talent. And just because you may have faced some adversity in the beginning doesn't mean that in this season, because we also have to be mindful of times and seasons. Everything that God tells us to do, there's a specific time and there's a specific season, okay? So maybe when I started this channel in January, I was supposed to start it, but maybe it wasn't the season for God to put a wind on it, right? So go back and look at your gifts and talents. You're going to be shocked You're going to be shocked that when you go back to do it, how God launches you. You are going to look at it, and you may even be suspicious. You know, sometimes our folks, we can be suspicious. We're not supposed to be. We're supposed to have faith, but we can be suspicious. We'll look at a thing and say, is this really God? Because it's too easy. Where did we get the belief that listen, okay, I know Jacob wrestled with God. He wrestled. Okay. But why do you feel like you got to wrestle? Why do you feel like you have to wrestle with the things that God has given you to do? Versus we get to steward it and God's going to bless it. He's going to expand it. He's going to enlarge it. He's going to send the clients, the customers, the people. He's going to send the teachers and the mentors that are supposed to help us. Why don't we believe that? Why do we believe that we got to wrestle? We don't. Heaven is backing you. Heaven is backing you. Okay? You have heaven on your side. If God be for you, who can be against you? You have heaven backing you. Okay? I want you to manage tough seasons well, because even though God is going to do it with ease, just like when Nehemiah went to go build the wall, you have to be mindful of the people, situations, and systems that may set themselves up against you. But guess what? God will give you a grace for the season. He'll give you a grace for every naysayer. He'll give you a grace for every hater. He'll give you a grace for every season. Everything that appears to set itself up against you, he'll give you a grace. He'll give you a grace. And before you know it, you'll be upset temporarily. But before you know it, you'll be moving forward, because nothing can stop you. When with a plow, listen, I ain't never really plowed before because I don't play with dirt. But listen, okay, I heard that the purpose of a plow is to break up the ground so that you can plant a seed. But I want you to know in this season, when you put your hand to the plow, that the ground has already been made. It's already been tilled. So you're going to take that plow and you're just going to move forward. And you're going to be able to do what it is that you need to do. But you have to manage the season well. You have to manage the adversity well. Okay? You have to manage it well. You can't get distracted. You can't get disappointed. You can't get frustrated. You have to stay in good spirits. You have to know that heaven is backing you. You have to know that God is with you. You have to know that you're unstoppable, right? We're the head and not the tail, above only and not beneath. If God be for you, who can be against you? What system can be against you? What person can be against you? Who can be against you? You are God backed. You are God backed. So, again, my name is Cynthia. I just wanted to come on here and encourage you real quickly that God is going to do it with ease. And don't meet it with suspicion. Know that he has you. Also address whatever limiting belief and mindset that you have, that anything that God gives you to do is going to be hard. It's not. He's going to do it with ease. Have a great day. Happy Sunday to you. Bye-bye.